Hello everybody, this is Drew, your host of Allluvialll Adventures. I want you guys to come on a fishing trip with us. We're going to go back and do a little fishing, mainly because we love to fish. It's a great way to get outdoors, fresh air, sunshine, just enjoy your life. Go fishing every chance you get. As Richard Jean, the fishing machine, says, go fishing every chance you get. It's good for you. We're going to go through our tackle bags to make sure the side of the mountain is not the place to figure out you're out of hooks or sinkers or whatever. So, we got our strike indicators. Got us a Ziploc bag full of sinkers. Those are micro high-vis strike indicators. Another pack Aberdeen number 8 J hooks. And my favorite, Gamakatsu, or as I like to say, Jamakatsu, here in Appalachia. Number 8 circle hooks. Those are my go-to. Absolutely what we will start with tomorrow. And another small bag of even smaller sinkers. Probably what we're going to start with tomorrow is the small ones. We got our nail clipper, so we ain't got to bite that line. Got our hemostats in case we got to reach in there deep and get the hook out. Got us a good sharp knife. Good pair of pliers. And some of our go-to trout baits. Atlas Mike's has always worked well for us. I'm just going to say I was a skeptic about this. The salmon eggs in particular, not the brand, but just the salmon eggs in particular. I was a skeptic. And I was watching some guys fish with them. This is a true story. And I said, I just don't believe those work like that. So we were in Cherokee, North Carolina at a Memorial Day fishing tournament. Every year, 3 or 4 times a year, the Eastern Band of the Cherokee release a bunch of tag fish. And the tags have different dollar amounts, up to $5,000. And we were participating in that. And I started off fishing with red worms because I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that the fish would bite the red worms. Well, I'm fishing and I've caught a trout. A few minutes later, I've caught another trout. When I go to put him in the bag, there's 5 trout that I have not caught in the bag. 3 of them tagged. I look at Miss Beth, what are you fishing with? She said, I'm fishing with them pink shrimp salmon eggs. I said, okay. And that made a believer out of me. I swapped to the eggs. I started catching fish, and they have worked for us ever since. And sometimes that is not what the fish wants. And we've got this, of course, the Berkeley Power Bait that I also have a lot of faith in. So this bag is 100% ready to go. Everything we need for a full day of fishing is in this bag right now. And say that's the way you want it. This is actually Miss Beth's bag. She got a little bit smaller one, more compact. Somehow I get to carry all the heavy stuff, but that's okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. We'll go through my bag and tell you a little bit about where we're going to be fishing tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be fishing at a place known as Pickett's Trout Ranch. That is in Whitwell, Tennessee. The gentleman that owns that, he's an artist and a musician and a farmer. Wonderful place to go to. It's a beautiful place. There's a cave in the side of this mountain, and this spring water comes out of that mountain, and it's cold and it's wonderful environment for trout, which is why he farms or raises trout there on his place. Yes, it's stocked fish, and yes, I'm going to drive to catch them. There, Sunday afternoon or Monday, I'll be able to catch stocked trout less than a mile from the house. They're going to release some trout right here in Shoal Creek Sunday. And Monday, before I go to work, I'm going to get up for a couple hours and go down there to Shoal Creek and wade and fish and try to catch some of those stocked trout. 90% of the trout caught in the eastern United States are stocked fish. They're stocked from federal fish hatcheries or state fish hatcheries or private hatcheries. And for me, it's a great way to get outdoors in this fresh air and the sunshine. It's a great way to catch fish, and I can put some 100% healthy organic protein in my freezer that I've caught myself. I've handled it myself, processed it myself. Now, nothing wrong with buying your trout and salmon from the grocery store, as I realize that, everybody does not always have access to the same things, but that's just one of the things I do. Right, I got my backup worms, my backup sinkers, got my backup floats. I don't know why I have 3 sharp knives in this bag, but I do. I've got my hemostats for hook removal and my sharpener. It makes a horrible grating sound, but it sharpens the knife very quickly. So we're ready for a full day on the mountain. I got a whole bunch of spare hooks in the top of the tackle bag here. I've probably got about 20 sacks. Still have a bunch of hooks in the bag in the back that I found the other day. So I probably shouldn't need fish hooks for the rest of my life. Many bags as I've got. Oh yeah, in this end of the bag we have some Berkeley power bait. These are also one of my favorite go-to trout baits. You will definitely see me use one of those tomorrow in conjunction with the mouse tails. Those are also a wonderful trout bait. Once again, you can throw them what you think they're going to want, and they will let you know pretty quickly whether they want it or not. And if they don't, it is in your best interest to have something else to throw at them. Also, I do want to point out, Miss Beth is going to start fishing tomorrow with these flies. Those imitate very, very well some type of wild natural insect that the trout seem to go quite crazy over. So that's actually what she's going to start with tomorrow. She's going to start with a fly. And the last time she fished with these, I talked us up a fishing contest because I was pretty sure I was going to win it. And at the end of the day, I wish I had kept quiet because I did not win the fishing contest. Miss Beth caught bigger fish than I did on her fly. Also, I want to ask you guys a question. Now, we all know we're connected, whether we're humans or any type of animal or fish, we're connected by DNA. Do fish recognize things they've never seen in their natural life? Is it possible that a trout that's been raised in a hatchery from an egg to an adult can recognize something that his ancestors ate 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 years ago? And I don't know the answer to that, but I'm curious enough about it to experiment, and I will touch more on that tomorrow while we're fishing. I'm going to try and experiment. I'm going to bring you guys along with me. We'll see if it works. Well, guys, we're going to sack everything up, get all our gear and tackle in the truck, and get everything loaded up, and we'll see y'all tomorrow up on the side of the mountain. Thank y'all so much for joining us on another episode of the channel. I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. Thank y'all. You mean the world to me. We'll see you on the next one.